So we've just landed in sunny Australia here in Perth, and it's a beautiful day, as you can see. Big change from Ireland, although we had a week in Dubai which broke us in to the bit of heat here, and we're going to be here for the next 4 to 6 weeks roughly. The plan is to share a little bit about what's going on here and do a week in the life of living in Perth, Australia, because this is our third time coming here now. We have luckily family we can visit and stay with while we're here. Eileen's sister. Say hi, Eileen. But we're staying with them again. They have a new house as well in a beautiful location here. There's loads of like parks around the place that we can get our steps in, and we're only like 10 minutes from the beach, so we'll show you what it's like. We're going to be getting into a week of training and sharing a bit about what life is like in Perth. Early on the morning session, the bags that week right over there at Sunny Oz. We actually got up really early this morning. It was a 6 session at 7:15. Coffee, get some steps in before it gets too hot. Where's YouTube?
Where's your YouTube?
Getting a quick walk in with Uncle Ray and racking up some
It's
steps for
Brother
the day.
Ray.
Brother Ray, sorry. Before it gets too hot. So for the dogs, yeah. Get a video. Fellas. There's like snakes around this park as well, apparently. So you want to keep an eye out for those fuckers. There's all sorts of fucking birds here, and like, obviously Australia's known for its wildlife and stuff. But Jesus, the noise that comes out of these things is fucking weird. I'll try and get a video in a minute of them. And it's my birthday today, so celebrating 22 years of age in Australia. On to make a noise. He's gone down to you again, lads! Oh, he's down there, is he?
I got him!
Did you get him?
I got him! What? That's fine.
That's a fly.
Right, well, that's fine.
He's definitely not dead anyway.
He went straight on that fucking thing.
He's up there, fuck, he's up there. Too far, even too far forward, a little bit more upward. Not as much upward, a little bit over, but better. It's better. How'd you make it a leg session, Raymond?
Unreal.
So just out getting some steps in after smashing a lower body session with the two lads. Garrod and Ray, who were on the programme, pulling through their paces today. It's tough enough going, I'd say, for them, but they got through it anyway. Struggling to go down the stairs afterwards, legs a bit like jelly, but that's always a good sign. So we were meant to be going to Bali this weekend, but it looks like the weather in Bali is absolutely shocking in terms of just rain. So probably going to end up staying here now, but I don't mind. We're in a good routine at the minute now, so keep it going. We're training nice and early, up at 6, in there for 8:30, home by 8:30. Go walk here in this park to get the steps up. Trying to get 15,000 in a day again now, because for me that's how, when I've got my leanest, I've been getting 15k plus. It's just an easy, effective way to increase your energy expenditure without having to reduce calories too much, and just get that fuller look as well when you do it through your activity rather than trying to diminish calories all the time. Last night we got attacked by this massive cockroach that could fly. Didn't realise they could fly. That's the second one we've seen. Although the first one I don't think could fly. It was just running around the room. Eileen had a panic attack. Ray killed this fucker, hit off my hand and everything. We were looking for him under the bed. But last night there was another one in the living room, and he was just flying around the place for ages. Ray managed to hit him with the t-shirt or towel. Fucking, but we don't know where he's gone now. I don't know if we kill him or not, but so sitting down now for a bit of post-workout. Breakfast of champions. I have a high protein smoothie here. Some oats, blueberries, banana, kefir for the gut bacteria, help with digestion. Bit of Greek yogurt, 50 grams of that, and a scoop of protein. Honey as well, of course. Fast acting carbs after the workout, give it a bit of sweetness. So really decent amount of calories in here, plus just 2 eggs, 2 slices of sourdough toast. Always go for the sourdough. Great way to refuel. First meal of the day, I think it's, what time is it? 10 a.m. So trying to eat within at least a 12-hour time frame. Not really following intermittent fasting style approach. I suppose it is in a sense, but the studies do show once you eat within a 12-hour feeding window, that is apparently the most beneficial. So I think it's Sash and Panda who does the studies on that. I'll get that name right. I'll drop a link below to the study, but yeah, let's get stuck in after our walk in that heat. 36 degrees today, a little bit cooler than yesterday. Yesterday was 42. Currently I'm doing a little bit of a cut. I'm about 2,700 calories in the training there. I'm in for around 180 to 200 grams of protein, about 300 grams of carbs in the training there, and the rest day I'm on about 2,500 macros. Obviously reduce a little less carbohydrates, protein the same, fats in around 70 to 80. 70 training there, 60 to 80 I suppose is the range for fat. So anyway, that's it. Yes. Just finished the session there. The last round was 10 minutes. Anyone knows jiu-jitsu, that is pretty tough. 10-minute rounds, 5-minute rounds usually. Sometimes you do 6, sometimes people do 3. 10-minute rounds is tough. Really nice guys here. It's only 6 minutes up the road from me here in Perth, so I'll be training here as often as I can, a couple of times a week hopefully. Really good guys, good opponents in here as well. Iron sharpens iron, as they say, so the better the standard, the better I'm going to get. So there's nothing like that feeling you get after a jiu-jitsu class, after a bit of hard sparring, get the blood pumping, bumping heads with each other. Even not just jiu-jitsu, boxing, sparring, MMA, whatever it is, I'm sure they're all the same. You feel like you've really completed the day when you have a gym session ticked off in the morning and a martial arts session in the evening. Not that everyone has to do that. It's just for me personally, I really feel good in myself when I've done both of those things in one day. Obviously, it's not realistic all the time. People have busy lives at work and whatnot, but I feel like there's a spider after fucking putting a load of webs around me, whatever the fuck I walked into here. Fucking animals out in this place, everything is just trying to kill you here. But yeah, martial arts, man, is like one of the best things I've ever done, is get stuck into it. Can't recommend it enough. What the fuck is going on with this thing? I'm just out getting some morning sunlight. Set that circadian rhythm for the day. Getting hydrated, electrolytes, salt, water of course, bit of ice, nice cold drink, refreshing drink, to get hydrated for the day, and getting some steps in here by the pool. Just out for a morning walk with Smella.
Offensive.
Rest day today from the gym, so just getting some early morning steps in to rack them up, and then we're going to get stuck into a little bit of work. Last night after I got attacked by the spider, I probably seen I had a bit of a meltdown, panic attack, so I had to switch off the phone. Don't know what it was. The spider was just wrapping around me. I tell you about that now, the spider attacking me. Anyway, it's 32 degrees today. Really hot. Do you agree?
Yeah.
How hot is it?
It's probably gonna get more hot during the day.
It's only
So you heard it there from the weather lady.
Yeah.
It's gonna get, it's 10 to 10. And what do we plan for today?
sorry.
Work.
Well, my,
I texted the boys yesterday to see how they got on. Apparently they're very sore this morning after leg day. Ray was struggling to walk, and Garrod just takes back saying very sore. So proper session in the bag. It's always a good
There's
sign.
horses over there.
Early morning gym sesh, 10 to 6. I don't know what that noise was. Jeep. But we are heading out to Snappings to do the session. Ray, who we're staying with, who's a long-term client of mine, has to train really early because he needs to be in work for 8, half 8. So it's good, it's nice this time of morning, it's quiet around, there's no traffic. The hardest part of the day done nice and early, and then get stuck into work. Just trying to get the routine back with sleep. Not back, but a new routine with sleep, I suppose. We wouldn't be typically training this early. Usually train a little bit later, but I like it this early in the morning. So today's lunch break is at the pool. Aileen's sister has a pool at her house. A lot of the houses here in Australia have pools, which is cool. In Dubai, of course, in the apartments you stay in, with pools as well. But it's cool having one in your own home. So during the day it's like really hot here at the minute in January, 39 degrees today, so it's hard to get out and about and do things, but you know, you can chill at the pool, dive in, the pool's nice and cool. Have a short lunch break out here, getting some sunshine, some vitamin D. It's a bit overcast today, but still the UV is probably quite high.
do a handstand.
Huh?
Do a handstand.
Do a handstand.
It's bad. You're not very good at the handstands, are you?
Was that not a handstand?
Yeah, but it just wasn't that good.
Huh?
It just wasn't that good.
Try it in the shallower water. Monroe, throw it over, hand it over. Ready? And the house down here, fucking unbelievable. Some of the nicest I've ever seen. Obviously right alongside the beach then as well, just to make it a little bit better. We've passed a load of nice ones already, but this is further up. We've just done this walk here as well. It's a nice long walk along the coast. 7,000 steps racked up there, but it is super hot. It's actually only 30 degrees today, but it feels hot.
The UV is 12.
Yeah, the UV is really high, so definitely got a bit burnt. Although I feel fine at the minute.
Did you probably show up later on?
Huh? Probably show up later, yeah. So, today guys, we done a bit of touring around the place. We had Aileen's sister's Jeep as a mode of transport. We dropped her to work this morning, went to a cafe not far from there, done a little bit of work and had breakfast. And then after that we went for a drive up to Sunset Coast, I think it's called. Ocean Drive, something like that. Pulled in there, strolled away up along beautiful views and scenery of the beach, massive houses, got lovely and tanned and a little bit burnt. But it was actually only 32 degrees today, which is actually one of the coolest days this week. It's been up to nearly 40 at some stages, but the UV today was 11, which is probably why we got such a tan and a bit of burning. But when it's so windy down at the beach, you don't feel it as much, rather than if you're lying like in a sun trap in the back of someone's house, or you know, you're inland further, it feels way hotter. Down the beach you don't feel it, so you'll stay out in it for longer, but then that's the mistake you make, whereas you end up getting a bit burnt. But anyway, we're not too bad. So after that then we went for a spin up Ocean Road or Ocean Drive or Sunset Drive and had a look at all the houses. There's some houses on the beachfront there, it's just like crazy. It's like Millionaire's Drive or something like that. Massive house, some of the biggest I've seen. Like, must be multi-millionaires. So it's inspiring to see people doing that. Take inspiration from things like that. Maybe someday we can have a house like that, hopefully. So we were planning to go to the shopping centre. Carnup is a big shopping centre here, and I needed to get some clothes for tomorrow because we're going on a wine tour. But we realised as we were on the way there that the place was closed at 5 p.m, so we would have had about 10 minutes to run around the place. It wasn't worth the trip. So then we decided to go to the shopping centre that was closest to us to get an acai. That was closed as well, of course. Everything closes here early in Australia for some reason. Like in Dubai, places are open till like 12 at night, 1 p.m. even. Everything closes at like midnight, or what am I saying? Everything closes at 5 p.m. here latest. I suppose everyone gets up early and starts the day early here. They're up like at 5 p.m. Everyone's up and going, which is a cool thing, but that's their way of life here, I suppose. Get used to it after a while. I took Aileen's niece down to get an acai as well. She wasn't too happy that she couldn't get it. Either were we, to be honest, but anyway. Then we went to the shopping centre down the road, which has a supermarket. It's not really a shopping centre, I suppose. I don't know what you'd call it, but there's a supermarket there. It's got a bit of food, a few bits and pieces for tonight, and I had to rush back then from there, as I call it, my mentor Martin, at 5:30. And then, yeah, we're just going for a quick walk here now. You can hear these mad fucking, I don't know what they are in the trees.
Birds.
They don't sound like birds.
Sounds like a monkey.
Like monkeys. Anyway, they're crazy sounding birds. So we're just going for a walk, getting some steps in. I'm up to 15,000 steps a day. That's the target I'm aiming for at the minute, because I want to get shredded. And when I hit 15,000, it really does help me achieve my goals. Anyway, we're heading back now to have a bit of dinner. I think a steak on the menu tonight. My personal favourite. If I could eat steak every day, I probably would. But anyway, that's it for today. And then tomorrow we're going on the wine tour.
It looks hard, doesn't it?
Those 16 egg omelette cooked to perfection. So is that. Raven's 16 egg omelette cooked to perfection. Add here then today. Golden shower. High protein breakfast before we go to the winery tour. Just arrived at Windy Creek. See the name of it. For the wine tour. What is it? A wine tour? Wine tasting. Never done one of these before, so it should be interesting. A full day of drinking wine, getting pissed. A bit of food as well. Wow, we got steps in this morning. Start the day. We had a nice big breakfast as well, which I got a video of that, didn't I? So there's some of the fields there where they obviously grow the wine.
Hey,
Empty glasses. Woohoo.
not for long.
You've still got some in your glass. Cool. What would you like?
whatever I reckon. Whatever. Start there.
Start at the beginning, finish at the end.
Cheers.
What would you like? Next one down.
Are you gonna drink it?
Do the aroma tasting first.
Really?
Not as good as the other one.
Whereabouts in Belgium? Our Shiraz, we make a Shiraz, a Grenache Shiraz. And when you've got two varieties on the label, the first variety is always the predominant wine.
So we're just at the chocolate factory. I'm just after flattening 40 of these San Marinos and 40 San Marinos in this
And you're still sober.
gold and black. Because of this is the chocolate factory, second last stop. We're going to the brewery after this. So 2 wineries, chocolate factory, brewery. We're just after getting the fucking grilled I love burger. Grilled burger. We're back in Raymond and Ashley's, having a few drinks outside.
How was your day?
A lot of drink involved, a lot of wine.
Wasn't that much.
Not that much, but a good bit, like, still. After the winery was probably more. We went to a bar, drank some pints, had some tequilas, a few Yugo spritzers, a lot of different drinks. It's just the worst thing. But now I'm on the H2O with some electrolytes. So last night after the winery we went to a pub in Guildford, it's called, and we stayed there really for most of the night. Just had a few drinks, had a bit of crack, and then some car here, look at this Audi R8. Just trying to get out here. So we stayed there and we were deciding whether we were going to stay out for the night or not. But we actually went home, I think it was for around 10, which actually was grand. It's a long old day anyway, so we started at like 12:30 or something like that. So got home, got some food and got hydrated, which is the most important thing. So I feel fresh enough today. We're just headed to the beach now to go for a little dip and wake ourselves up that bit more. So we are, after coming back from the beach today, got absolutely scalded. Even though it wasn't as hot today, the UV was still like 12 or something like that. So yeah, should have probably had a bit more protection on before. I only put a bit on my shoulders there at the beach. After a while, we walked up the Coast Road again for breakfast. Went to this place called Little Bays,
Yeah.
which is actually really nice. Again, Ashley and Ella and Georgie went to Spin FX, which they said was shit. So I'm glad we didn't go there. Kicked around at the beach for a bit, went for a swim, the water was nice. Shitting of the shark stuff, because they're everywhere. And then we came home, showered, went to Cairn up, bought a new football for our keepy uppies, and bought this bottle, which I needed. And got a bit of food there in a shit place called Spice Market. Robots in there though, which was cool, but not cool food. Then we came back, done a bit of shopping, realised we forgot stuff in the shop, so now that's where we're going. Ella's getting walked by her dog.
What do you mean? I'm walking the dog.
Dog's walking you.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Very pink, as you can see. Look at that, like. That's what happens when you stay out for too long in the sun in Australia. Face actually isn't too bad, but fuck me, I am pink. Look at the difference there, like. That is shocking. So the sunburn has gone down today, thankfully. Still a little bit there, but more tan now. Bit of after sun, aloe vera. Can't beat it. So for a quick walk here today. It's Australia. Is today Australia or was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday, I think.
It's a bank holiday here anyway. So everyone was fresh this morning. Got up. I watched the United match. They got the win, thank God. The United match was on at 3 a.m. here, but we just didn't watch it at 3 a.m. We got up at 6 and watched it, like, you know what I mean, or 6:30 or something. Watched the United match. They won 1-0. They played shit, by the way. Absolutely useless. But they still got the win, which is the main thing. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. After that, then we went to the gym. Got a good session in myself, Ray and Garrod. Upper body session today. And then we came back. I got stuck into a bit of work. And now we're just out for a walk. We're probably going to go for a meal today because it's a bank holiday and everyone kind of celebrates still today. After Australia Day, I don't know. Anyway, Hillary's I think is on the cards. We were there before. It's a really nice spot. So I'll show you what that's like when we get there. But look at the skies here. It's just unreal. Like every day is like blue skies. Like you can see the appeal of why people want to live here. Sick. It's a lot better just.
Yeah, it used to be.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
You can't make a fool of yourself.
That's not fair. If you start with the ball, I'm not going to
Why?
Oh!
Sorry.
I'm trying to not open my legs so much.
Nearly.
Ow, my dogs! Oh!
Right this way.
Oh! Ow, that hurt. I tried to save you.
Thanks.
No.
Wait, huh?
Look at high, like this. High, throw it high. Ah, higher, higher. Higher. Ah, come on, you can throw higher than that. Throw high like this. Yeah, but do it so. Is that high? How did you do that? Bounce it. No. Go do this. Bounce it. Yeah, but throw it like this. Throw it hard. Yeah, but do it. Don't just say you're going to do it. That wasn't bad. Boot camp. I need to use my phone for the round timer. So we were meant to do this last week. Didn't get to do it, so this week we're doing it. Ella's doing it, Ashley, Raymond, and yourself. So 5 stations, and then we'll do another 5 stations. So squat, crunches, lateral raises.
There's so much to be happy for. I'm leaving like I don't care. Too much so she forget. And no working 9 to 5, cause you know I'm topless. Winning every contest. Shut down all these concerts. All because it's cool to pay attention if it's worth it. Cause I less than try to find me. Lighting up the dark, I stood the sun rays.